Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to the Future the game. We are starting episode 4, which again, since this is an older point and click telltale adventure, each episode is literally its own executable, different files. So, like all the other versions, we had to come in here and yet again set the settings that we wanted, adjust the sound to what's helpful, adjust the video quality way up. Uh, it is unarguably completely unacceptable to make somebody 5 times adjust the settings for what is the same game. It makes no sense whatsoever. It makes no sense that they couldn't patch the each future episodes. In fact, in general, the whole episodic thought now makes no sense. It was only slightly excusable when Telltale was a moderately small company that really had to admit to itself that they couldn't put out a whole game. And honestly, I'm not sure if that was ever really the case. Uh, if there have been one man teams who have made games for and had a complete game out and ready to go in recent time, Dust and Elysian Tale is a game such as that. So I don't think there is any room in the gaming industry for episodic. It's just pre-ordering and DLC combined. It's the worst aspects of both. You're pre-ordering the game when you buy episode 1, and then you're paying for DLC that was cut out of the original game when you buy episode 2, 3, 4, and 5. Completely unacceptable. Not something we should th- encourage in any way. But having said all that, this game so far has been pretty good. Uh, Controller support not great, but acceptable, and it got better in the second episode, and uh, it's probably still fine. We'll test it out. Uh, so far in the story, since I don't think we're getting a previously on, uh, it's a little weird that people are wasting energy making previously ons on newer versions of Telltale games. But that's what you have to do when you cut your game into 5 pieces and release it several weeks to months between each part. You have to remind people what they were doing in the game. And that's a waste of resources. That's a waste of writing and animation and disk space and time. I mean, it's silly. Stuff you don't have to do in a complete story. Uh, we've gone back in time to cover the story to save Doc Brown. In our first timeline, we we changed the future so it was run by mobsters. We went back to correct that, and when we did tried to correct that, we changed the town so it was run by Doc Brown and Edna, uh, who are, instead of being mobsters, they are dystopian dictators who are trying to control the entire society. And now we were left on a to be continued where Edna had uh, was trying to brainwash Doc, and we have to rescue Doc. I think. Well, we kind of have to because we need to get the DeLorean, the time machine here, back working so we can go back to the past to future to fix the future. Really this series should be back to the past, but because uh, most of it is going to the past, even in the TV, in the movies, I think it's mostly going to the past. Anyways, that's enough talking. Let's begin. Again, it asks if we want to see notifications when he has a new goal. You don't really need that. You get it from the context clues, or at least I do, just fine. Like, no intro, really, just that small little bit of intro.
What? Where am I?
I am locked in a room. There's Edna.
Ah, Citizen Plus?
And they're
Citizen
gonna
Plus!
brainwash him with Citizen Plus. Hey, we're in a different room at least. And so the intro is interactive, which, that's not terrible. Uh, One thing I will definitely say is because, unfortunately, I don't believe the actor who played Doc Brown is still alive, and Michael J. Fox is uh, not really physically in the shape, or wasn't when this was being made, to be an actor in the movie, uh, because he has Parkinson's disease, I believe. Uh, Continuing a series past the actors in a video game format, interactive format, is pretty cool. Honestly, I would much rather video games come out first and then the movies come out later. Uh, there's a whole chain there that we're starting to develop where things get written as either comic books or regular books, then they get made to movies, and then a lot of times movies get made to video games. Uh, I think maybe it should be the other way around. Maybe things should be made to video games first, and then movies. Uh, and I really don't know where the TV series fits in that. TV may just be the dying art form. So we could talk on the squawk box if we wanted. Let's see. In this locker is our
Someone's locked
guitar
up all my stuff.
and all my other items.
I'll never get that combination on my own.
And there's an intercom and a door.
Hey, let me out!
So I've got to get somebody's help. Let's see, if we wave to the camera, maybe our dad will see it.
Doesn't look like it's on.
Interesting. Let's look at the window. Uh-oh. Jennifer.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
Like, so, all of a sudden now it's
That's not very
we're gonna
relaxing.
have to work together. See if we can use the squawk box.
Doesn't look like it's on.
It does have an auxiliary in, so after all of the third episode, me trying to plug in the guitar into an auxiliary port of the squawk box, turns out I'm gonna get to do it in the fourth. A little strange that we're still dealing with this timeline. I thought we would have wrapped it up in this, in the last episode and been to yet another timeline in the fourth one. Maybe we will.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault?
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
Two things about faces that can be made here. One, they're doing a smart thing. They're not showing these police people's faces, so we know they're not important characters, really. And they don't get names or anything. And two, Edna's face and Doc's face are animated in a different fashion, but in my opinion, a lot better than some of the faces that you see in a very much newer game made by the same company, Telltale, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, which is based on the Song of Fire and Ice book series, a hugely popular series and TV series. And yet, for some reason,
I'll never get that combination on my
They-
own.
spent more time and effort making sure this guy looked like Michael J. Fox. I don't know what got dropped there. Maybe they just... I think they split their teams up, honestly, is my opinion. I think they took half of their team to work on Tales from the Borderlands and half of their team to work on Game of Thrones when they really couldn't have afforded to do that.
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Why are you here?
Not that I'm not happy that you're here, but why are you here?
I'm looking for your mother.
Mom?
After you left, she and I had a big old fight, and, well, she went and signed herself up for a full battery of Citizen Plus treatments.
Didn't you tell her about Biff?
I tried. You know your mother. Once she puts her mind to something, she's a regular force of nature.
I figure that if I can just find her, maybe I can talk her out of this foolishness.
Okay, so we have to save our mom too.
Could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus? Oh no, Jen, not you too.
Why is your door open? What time is it? Let's ask that.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats.
Okay, so I can't get her. What's the treatment like anyways? We might as well know.
So, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
How'd you wind up
How'd you
in
wind
here,
up in the
Jennifer?
Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing, too. I was completely out of control.
I kinda liked it.
Edna's...
Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
Why is your door
Why
open?
is your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Bring me out?
Hey, on your way out, do you think you could help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Could you come
Okay,
visit?
forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Snap out
Jen,
of it?
snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Oh, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know I used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Okay, so it doesn't seem
Could
like...
you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on, don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Let's talk to
Dad.
Dad.
How can I help, son?
Edna's out of control.
Those Citizen Plus watches are gonna turn everyone in Hill Valley into robots, starting with Citizen Brown.
I always suspected digital watches were evil.
Yes.
It's not the watches, Dad, it's Edna. She's completely lost it.
Citizen Edna's crazy? Oh, that's not good. Although it would explain a lot.
Know anything about cracking combination locks?
Sorry, son. I'm more of a peeping Tom than a safecracker.
You don't have any footage? I need to go back in time. Actually, that is a good
It's nice that you're
question.
concerned about Mom, but couldn't you come down here yourself?
Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm probably in enough trouble with the authorities already.
No, I think it's better for everyone if I stay here in my garage with my televisions and cameras.
Okay. So I say I need to go back in time, and he'll take it as meaning to rewind the footage.
Dad, I know this is a lot to accept, but I've got to rescue Citizen Brown so that we can go back in time and stop him from ever marrying Edna in the first place.
You're right, son. That is a lot to accept. So let's forget you ever said it. Just concentrate on getting you out of there.
Yeah, maybe that's for the best.
Any advice for getting out of here? I'll take anything you
You
got.
got any advice for getting out of here?
Keep working on Jennifer. She may be acting strange, but that girl's crazy about you.
Have you found Mom yet?
So, have you found Mom yet?
Not yet.
You wouldn't believe how many cameras they've got around here.
Okay, so
Can I
we
talk
gotta
to
talk
Jennifer
to
again?
Sure thing, son.
Jennifer?
What is it, Martin?
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Maybe it's snap out
Come
of
on,
it.
Jen. You don't really want a life without rock and roll, do
Oh,
you?
you have to keep
Rock
clicking
and roll.
snap on it.
Ew. Just the thought of the pelvis pulsing 3-chord power ballads you used to play makes me all queasy inside. Blech.
Come
Keep
on,
this.
Jen. You don't really want a life without rock and roll, do you?
Rock and roll? Ew. Just the thought of the pelvis pulsing 3-chord power ballads you used to play
Common-
makes me all queasy inside.
Common
Blech.
problem with these point and click adventures are that
Hey, do you know what time it is?
it just repeats the
No.
same thing.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats. Don't go yet, Jen.
I wouldn't dream of it. It'd be against the rules.
So we gotta do some more. See if we can get the intercom to work.
Hello?
What?
Why is my
Why is
stuff?
all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Let's see
Hey,
if we can
could you
get
get
some
me
food.
a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
No food. Let's try the direct approach. Let me out of
Get me
here.
out of here.
Sorry, sir, but Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms until the Citizen Plus treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
Can I go see
Can I
Jennifer?
go visit Jennifer Parker? She's right next door.
Citizen Plus patients are not allowed to fraternize. It contaminates the treatments.
So can I look
Can I
at my
take a look
stuff?
at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir. There. How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
Alright, I think I've got it. I probably will have to have him do that again after I
Dad.
talk to Dad.
How can I help, son?
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance, zoom, enhance. Ha!
What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
So what inventory items do we have? We have one newspaper from 1986. We don't have the 1931 newspaper anymore. And we have the photo of George McFly. We don't have the photo of me getting married with Jennifer in the future. We don't have the other newspaper. We don't have the tofu dog. However, we don't need any of those things, I bet. Plug this into the squawk box.
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Martin? What are you doing?
He's blowing your mind.
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this. No one scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Jen?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here.
Can't go. We gotta save Doc. We gotta save our mom.
Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on!
Stormtrooper. So she must have snuck in there. Snuck around to see movies, since science fiction is illegal.
Okay, hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
I like
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then. But first... Mwah!
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy.
Yeah.
Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Don't bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
Can't look at our own charts.
There's no one in my cell to talk to.
Jennifer's door. Oh, he's locked in there.
Hey, get me out of here.
Sorry, can't hear you in this thing, but thanks for the duds, though.
Knock this soda over. Why not?
Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
Alt. Food tray.
I have some of that. Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Okay, this guy is hopped up. Let's talk to the guard.
Hey.
Straight up.
Busy.
Alright, let's look around a little bit more. Look at all these locks. This must be Tannen.
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah! I
He's
should have
in a
known.
Orange jumpsuit.
Disengage occipital override.
Let's talk to him.
Hi, Biff.
He didn't even hit
Looks
the
like
button.
your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Okay, so if I can
I'd never get my hand under there.
get the pill. Oh, I've got it. We'll use the newspaper, the old newspaper under the crack of the door to get the pill trick. Seen it a million times. Alright, let's talk to him.
Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill.
No improvement, Citizen Edna. Shall I recycle the...
Oh, Biff spit.
So we got the pill, and I think we figured out what we're gonna do with it. So that's a pretty good point to end this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.